For this question, I need to decide what kind of relationship this is for the equation here. And I also need to calculate some y values and then plot some points. So my equation is y equals 3x minus 2. And I need to plug in first -2 for x. So I need a calculator. So I can just type that in the Google search bar. 3 times, and then parentheses for x. X is -2. And then, let's see what was next. Minus 2. So 3 times -2 is -6. Minus 2 gives me -8. So I get my first y value. If x is -2, then y is -8. And if you need a calculator, keep calculating those. Otherwise, you could try and think it. But it's always good to write this stuff down on paper or in a calculator. So writing this on paper is a good idea too. So let's see. 3 times -1 is -3, minus 2 is -5. So we make each of those calculations. 0 times 3 is 0, minus 2 is minus 2, and so on. 3 times 1 is 3, minus 2 is 1, and 3 times 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4. And you can always double check that on your calculator. Then we want to graph it by plotting 2 points, right? It's so important to read directions here. So you can pick any 2 points you want. So what shall we try? How about, let's see, 2, 4 looks like a nice point. 2 and then 4. And then how about -2, 0 should be right there. I mean, sorry, 0, -2. I got that backwards. X first, then y. So that should be my line right there. And I can double check, are there other points on it that like 1, 1. And if I look over here, 1, 1 is on there. But you only need to plot 2 points to make this line. And again, it's a line, right? So that's the other thing you should have noticed, that there's no squares going on, so it's not quadratic. There's no powers, so it's not x in the power is not exponential. This is linear. And that's it.